Hello everyone. So today's video is a Q&A all about who knows what. So I asked you guys on Twitter and Snapchat, and if you don't follow me on those, you should, because then you'll be able to ask me questions. So my handle is @MsBrittanySarah for everything, every social media. But yeah, a lot of you guys sent me in some questions, so I haven't even thought about my answers. I haven't really even looked at the questions. I'm just gonna do that live on camera and we'll see what happens, right? So yeah, this video is casual. I got my coffee here. We're just chatting and hopefully you guys get to know me a little bit better with these questions. So let's just get right into it. Okay, my first question is from Twitter and it's from JulieM1288. Thanks for sending in a question. So she has two questions. And the first question is, can you give an update on how the acting stuff is going? So hello, if you're new to my channel, I am also an actress. I have done a lot of work in Canada and I'm currently in LA right now. So yeah, I am still pursuing acting. It is a really, really hard industry and there's a lot of barriers and obstacles and it's just really hard. And it's kind of hard to know what to say when people are like, what are you working on? And so currently, right now, I don't have anything yet, but I am here in LA. I got a new agent, I'm getting new headshots, and so I'm trying to break into the acting scene here in LA because there's just a lot more opportunity, but it also is a lot harder. There's a lot of people here trying to be actresses, so yeah, you just gotta stick with it, I guess. That's the update on my acting. She also asked, what does your boyfriend do? Is he an actor? So my boyfriend is here in LA with me and he is actually a filmmaker. I would say he's a really good actor. He probably would tell you otherwise. So no, he's not technically an actor, but he is a director and a writer and he makes his own short films and he's making a feature film and he writes scripts. So yeah, we're kind of definitely in the same industry. If you want to check him out, I'll leave the website down below and he is part of a company called the Casey Brothers. Okay, next question. Jamie D on Twitter at JD031097 asked me, what are your favorite stores for shopping? Okay, without a question, my number one is Target. I know that probably sounds so silly, but there's something about Target, and it's probably because I'm coming from Canada, and I know any Americans, you're probably so used to Target, and you're like, that place is no big deal. But I just love it. I love that you can buy everything in one go and there's like good makeup. You know, it's all got really good drugstore brands like Sonia Kashuk and NYX is sold there and Wet n Wild is sold there. And then I actually love all their clothes and bags and shoes. This shirt's from Target. I have so many necklaces from Target. I have purses and shoes. So I just love Target. So that's just my answer currently because that's where my budget lies. In Target. Okay, next question. What are your favorite places to vacation? This is tricky because I haven't really traveled that much. So places to vacation. It's like, oh, that's hard because it's like I haven't. Okay, I mean, I would love to go to Hawaii or Paris or Ireland. Or Rome, but I haven't been any of those places. The only place that I've been is Los Angeles, which I do love. New York. I do love New York, so I would say New York. I don't really go anywhere. Yeah, in the summers, I just go to my family's cottage, but I definitely need to travel more. Like, I don't know, I just stay at home and all my friends are like on Facebook, like in Thailand riding elephants and I'm just like, yep, cool, man. So next question. Young Knee Injury and her Twitter is @SlothFarm asked, is your hair naturally red? I get asked this all the time and yes, this is my natural hair color. It changes throughout the years, but this is nothing in it, not a stitch of any type of color or dye or tint or anything. So I would consider it like copper penny red. Some people say auburn, but it's pretty golden. And then in the bottoms, like I don't know if you can tell, but the sun actually puts in blonde highlights. And that's just because that's what the sun does, right? Did I just make that up? but I think the sun puts highlights in my hair. And yeah, since I don't really cut it that much because it's pretty healthy, these highlights just kind of stay in there. And yeah, this is just the color that I was born with. Okay, another question. Zoe from @MakeupByZoe asked, who or what inspired you to start your YouTube channel? That is a really good question. So obviously I've always had a passion for makeup. I think the first time I really learned about makeup, I was in dance competitions, and you wear lashes and glitter and red lipstick and you're like 10 years old, and it's probably inappropriate, but I loved it. And I was like putting glitter everywhere. I had the glitter hairspray. So yeah, I've always been into it. And then I went to theater school, and again, you take classes to learn how to do your own makeup for the stage. So I learned stuff from there. And then the first YouTuber I ever watched was Makeup by Tiffany D. And I think I watched her opening like the ambient lighting palette or something, or an ambient lighting powder. And I don't even know how I found her, but I just started binge watching all of her videos, like going back. And then the second person that I watched was Casey Holmes. I think her channel is called It's Blondie, maybe just as Casey Holmes. But I started watching all of her videos just like on repeat, and I started like taking the time and spending more time and effort in my makeup. And then I don't know, I got a Canon camera for Christmas, and I just figured I love being in front of the camera because I'm an actress and I love makeup. Let's just try it. So that was my inspiration. Okay, going to Snapchat. Snapchat's hard. I try to take a screenshot, but then the people's usernames, it goes away. Things disappear too much on Snapchat. So I'm sorry, but if you ask me this question, you probably know. Story behind meeting your boyfriend and how long have you been together? So this is a funny story. I, as some of you know, was on a TV show called Wingin' It back in Canada, and my boyfriend Lyndon was a writer on that show. And so we kind of just knew each other, but we were just friends. And then once filming was done, I moved into the building next to him in Toronto, and he just messaged me on Facebook, and one thing led to another, and we just went on a date, and that's pretty much it. We spent the whole day together, and then we've been inseparable ever since. And that was 4 years and 7 months ago. So we have been dating for almost 5 years, and I love him. Okay, next question is, if you had to pick one makeup brand to use for the rest of your life, which would it be? This is tough. Okay, my gut instinct is Makeup Forever. And that might seem strange, but the reason I'm choosing them is because of the huge range of stuff they have. Like, I feel like if that was the only brand you could use, you could be set for life, because they have like a million eyeshadows, and those eyeshadows are one of the best eyeshadows I've ever used. They have glitter, they have like stage makeup, they have paint, they have lashes, they have rhinestones, like gloss, matte lipsticks, like bronzers. I love their cream blush, I love their foundations. Yeah, so Makeup Forever is definitely my favorite because they have everything you could ever think of. Yeah, they actually have a lot of good stuff. Okay, next question. Favorite TV show ever? You don't even know how much TV I watch. Oh my goodness. Favorite TV show ever. Oh, can I just name a couple? Okay. I don't know why, but something that's just like jumping in my head is Breaking Bad. It's just like leaping out at me. So I'm gonna say Breaking Bad because that drama had me hooked immensely. Like, I was just so into that show. Seinfeld, I think, would be my second one, because like Breaking Bad I've only seen once all the way through, whereas like Seinfeld I've seen all the reruns, and I make all the jokes with my boyfriend, and I just like know a lot of stuff about it. My family loves it. So Seinfeld and Breaking Bad. Now, isn't that the weirdest combination ever? Next question. Do you like Harry Potter? I almost broke up with my boyfriend when he didn't know who Malfoy was. That was a turning point in our relationship. My friend sent a picture and was like, it looks like Malfoy, and my boyfriend was like, who's that? And I'm like, my friend and I just looked at each other, we're like, oh no, he's gotta go. No, I'm just kidding. I love Harry Potter. Oh my goodness. I remember, I don't know, years ago, it was called the Sorcerer's Stone, because in Canada they changed it to the Philosopher's Stone. the first book, but I had a huge hardcover of the Sorcerer's Stone, and I got it in Vancouver. My aunt got it, I think, and my cousin and I like pretty much stayed up all night, and I'm pretty sure we read the whole thing in like one day. I've reread all of them at least twice. The first 4 I've probably read 3-4 times, some of them. So yes, I'm just mildly obsessed with Harry Potter. I used to think, I remember like before I turned 12, I was like, I'm gonna be a witch. Like there's just no other explanation for me in my life, and that letters coming in the mail, and then your hopes and your dreams get crushed. Okay, last question. Do you want kids? How many and what names do you like? Okay, yes, I do want kids. Probably 2, maybe 3. 2 is like, what if one's good and one's bad? You need 3, like, and then the middle child can just like balance everything out. And then I can also like line them all up and like make them like a little like Von Trapp family singers troupe, because that's what I'm going to do with my children. I'm going to line them all up and they're going to have to like sing and dance for me, because that makes perfect sense. Names, I haven't really thought about it. I know some of my girlfriends like have all their names like already set. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. The only thing is like I love Shakespeare, so I've always kind of imagined like a Shakespearean type name, like Rosalind or Olivia, Juliet, so kind of like names like that. Yeah, so that is all the questions. I really hope you guys like this video, just getting to know me a little bit more. And if you have any more questions that I didn't answer, leave them down below in the comments of this video, and then I'll save all those and I'll do another Q&A video in case there's any questions you want to know that maybe I missed. So yeah, really hope you guys like this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am so excited. I am going to be showing you 3 looks using the new Urban Decay and Gwen Stefani palette. Gwen Stefani, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate to this, was one of my idols. I remember singing and dancing by myself in my bedroom to Tragic Kingdom. That was my favorite and probably my first album ever.